Welcome to another episode of Skate Park Showcase. I'm at the Ralph Carter Park in Palm Coast, Florida. Now, this is a tiny prefab park, so let's just get right into it. Like I said before, this is a pretty small skate park. Definitely great for beginners. So this one is going to be short and sweet and straight to the point. Fun fact, this park is actually only 8.1 miles from another skate park in Flagler Beach. It's only about a 15-minute drive. And I'm actually going to that park next. When you first get here, you'll see that it's in a nice park area. There's a big recreational field, there's a little playground, there are bathrooms, and then you have the skate park. It's pretty much just a wide open area that you can just pull up in, plenty of parking, and have some fun. There's basically two sections to the skate park. There is the mini ramp and then the street course. The mini ramp is 12 foot wide and 4 feet tall. It's got perfect transition, perfect amount of flat, but the only downside is the coping. I have never seen coping like this before in my life. Instead of actually putting a bar there, they have like a plate that's bent. It's really weird. It's not like a bar that's been welded to plates. It's just a bent plate that has a bulge in it. I'm surprised I was able to land as much stuff as I did, but it definitely does not stick out far enough. It was throwing me off a little bit, so I did a little test. If you bonk your board up, it should shoot straight up, and this one was like, it was barely bonking off of it, and it was shooting out. So not a fan of this coping. No idea who made this park and why they did the coping like that, but in my opinion, it's just definitely not the right way to do it. But other than that, the mini ramp was a lot of fun. I did land a lot of stuff on it, so I was pretty pleased with it. Definitely a great mini ramp for beginners and learning how to drop in and learning how to kick, turn, and ride back and forth and stuff like that. But still plenty of opportunity for advanced skaters to do some pretty cool tricks on it too. Now let's get into the street course. So the street course is pretty simple. I'll just break it down all the different sections. There is a quarter pipe on one side that's same thing as the mini ramp, 4 foot tall, 16 feet wide. And then there is a bank on the other side that's nice and mellow, nice and wide, 16 feet wide, perfect for skating, perfect for turning around and getting speed. In the middle, there is a pretty decent fun box. The fun box is 20 feet wide, so it's a bit wider than all the other things out here. Let's break it down into all of its different sections. There's a small stair set. It's a bit difficult to hit just because the flat is only 5 feet long, so you really have to check your speed and you really have to be set up and ready to go as soon as you hit that flat. I did struggle on it a bit, but was able to land a couple of things. There's a round handrail. It's got a flat top and a down rail. I like this one because it's not super low. Sometimes you come across ones that are just way too low and hard to skate. This one is at like a really good height. They also have a step up or Euro gap. It's really tiny, but it's a lot of fun and definitely great for beginner skaters. They also have a kicker on one side that launches you out. It doesn't quite launch you far enough to make it to the flat, but that happens a lot with kickers. They mostly launch you up. So it's pretty nice, it's solid, and it's smooth. And in the middle, this is where I got injured. There is a bank to flat to bank. And I was thinking, you know what? I wonder if I could make it over the flat. Because I don't think dropping into that 4 foot quarter pipe, I'll be able to make it over the flat. And I almost just didn't try it. But then I said, you know what? I'm gonna try it anyway, just to see whether or not I can get over it, and so I can tell you guys whether or not it's easy to get over it. So I was able to get over it, but I was off balance because I was extending my feet so far out trying to get over it that I completely rolled my ankle. So now my ankle is totally messed up. Thankfully, that was the very last thing I was trying to film on this episode. So it stinks. I hurt myself. And I'm about to go to another skate park today. I don't know if I can even do anything. And I'm in the middle of a road trip. This might be my last day, but whatever. It's been a good trip. The environment's nice and chill out here. I've been out here for about 5 hours and hasn't really been any skaters, but it is a Friday and I did get here early in the morning, so I assume maybe later in the day more people will come out here. There are lights out here, but I don't know if they work. I actually came here last night on my drive. I stopped by to see if the lights work because the park stays open till 10 o'clock at night, but there were no lights on, not on the field, not on the playground, and not on the park. And I also didn't see a place to actually turn the lights on. So I would say the lights probably don't work here, or maybe they cut off early. I got here at 9:50, 10 minutes before the park closed, so sometimes that'll happen. They'll have the timer cut off before the park closes, so maybe they stay off till 9. I don't know. I'm not gonna be here long enough to find out. It's a nice, simple park. If you want something bigger and better, there's one 8 miles away. But if you're a beginner and you don't want to be around a lot of people, this is a really good place to come and learn and test your skills. You just pull up, skate it, good to go. Don't have to wear a helmet, don't have to sign a waiver, nothing like that. Thanks for checking out another episode of Skatepark Showcase. Like I said earlier, I am on a road trip right now. Might be the end of it because I just got injured, but that's just the way it goes. The only way I'm able to go on these trips is because of my Patreon supporters. So I just really quickly want to give a huge shout out to all of my Patreon supporters. Every little bit that you donate helps so much, and I'm extremely thankful for you. If you're interested in donating, as little as $1 a month can go a very, very long way. You can donate at patreon.com/parksharks. Now, if you can't donate or you just don't want to, there are plenty of other ways that you can help the channel. You can subscribe to my channel, you can like the videos, you can leave a comment. Most importantly, share it with your friends. Here's what's coming up next.